right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today we're heading north,
North.
way north, to Ontario, Canada,
Oh, okay, cool.
to the town of Manitowocz.
Manitowocz, have you heard of it?
I can't say that I have.
So Manitowocz is a mining town,
Got
and we're going to learn about its history through a song called Prospector's Dream.
a song. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not something we do every day, but music can actually give us some pretty cool insights.
Oh, for sure. It's like a window into a different time, Like, what was the feeling? What was the culture like?
Exactly. And this song, Prospector's Dream, starts right off in the thick of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, three men set out in winter's cold.
Wow. So right away, we're getting a sense of just how tough these prospectors were, to just set out in freezing cold like that.
Yeah, like what would even make them want to do that?
Well, the song says they were looking for riches.
Right. Copper, zinc, silver, gold, a prospector's dream.
And that's what makes Manitowocz so interesting because it wasn't just about one mineral. Yeah, I mean, you think of like a gold rush town or whatever.
Right, exactly. This is different.
So all those metals, copper, zinc, silver, gold, what were they even used for back then?
Well, a lot of the same things they're used for today, believe it or not. Copper was essential for things like wiring and plumbing.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Zinc was used to coat other metals to prevent rusting.
Hmm?
Silver, well, that was valuable for jewelry, of course, but also for things like mirrors and photography.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And gold. Well, gold has always been prized for its beauty and its value.
yeah, no kidding.
Mm,
So these prospectors were after some pretty important stuff.
absolutely. And their discoveries had a huge impact.
Yeah, the song says, a town was born where dreams took flight.
Right, and that's really what happened. Manitowocz went from basically nothing to this bustling town.
Oh, how does that even happen? Like, how do you go from a few prospectors to a whole town?
Well, think about it. When you find valuable resources like that, suddenly you have all these people coming in looking to work and make their fortune.
Okay, yeah, so you need places for them to live.
Exactly. You need houses, stores, schools, hospitals, everything a community needs.
So it wasn't just about finding the metals, it was about building a whole society.
Exactly. It was a huge undertaking, and it all started with those three prospectors.
Yeah, speaking of them, the song says they claimed their fame.
Mm,
But I'm kind of curious, did everyone get rich?
that's a great question. Because it's easy to focus on the guys who struck it rich.
Right.
But what about the people who built the houses and ran the stores?
Yeah, or the teachers or the doctors.
Exactly. Their stories are important too, right? Like a whole community coming together.
So it's about more than just the big discoveries. It's about all the people who made the town what it is.
Absolutely. It's about their lives, their hopes, their struggles.
So getting back to the song for a second, Prospector's Dream, it's got that real country rock sound.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think that tells us about the time period?
Well, country music, especially back then, was all about storytelling, and it often reflected the lives of working class people. So I think it makes sense that a song about prospectors would have that kind of sound.
Yeah, it's like a little musical time capsule.
Yeah, I like that. A musical time capsule.
So we've learned a lot about Manitowocz through Prospector's Dream.
We have. It's been a fascinating journey.
From those first three prospectors setting out in the cold to the development of a whole town.
And we've seen how those discoveries are still impacting our lives today.
And it makes you wonder about all those untold stories, right? People who built the town, the families who lived there.
Absolutely. There's always more to discover, and I think that's the beauty of history.
So we encourage you to keep digging, keep exploring, and maybe even listen to some country rock music.
Yeah, and think about the stories those songs are telling.
You never know what you might find.